Here's a YouTube article on the fictional evolution of the Kia Sorento starting from 1970. Title: The Kia Sorento Evolution, Reimagining its Origins from 1970 to Today. When people think about the Kia Sorento, they often envision the modern, sleek, and feature-packed SUV that's made a name for itself in global markets. But what if we told you that the Sorento had an imaginary origin story that traces all the way back to the 1970s? This article reimagines the history of the Kia Sorento, placing its roots in 1970, exploring how it could have evolved decade by decade, and connecting the retro charm of classic SUVs with the cutting-edge tech of today's Korean automotive engineering. Imagining the 1970 Kia Sorento, Korea's untold off-road pioneer. In our fictional timeline, the 1970 Kia Sorento was a rugged, utilitarian off-roader designed to meet the needs of rural Korean farmers and military use. Built with a ladder frame, round halogen headlamps, and boxy proportions similar to early Toyota Land Cruisers or Ford Broncos, this imagined Sorento was powered by a 2.2L gasoline engine and came with optional 4WD. Kia, still in its early automotive days, would have drawn influence from Japanese manufacturers and used steel sourced from growing South Korean industries. This version would have lacked modern comforts but gained a reputation for reliability, making it a cult classic in our alternate reality. 1980s. From utility to comfort. By the 1980s, our fictional Kia Sorento evolved from a purely utilitarian workhorse to a more comfortable family-oriented SUV. It gained updated interior materials, padded vinyl seats, an AM/FM radio, and a slightly sleeker body with plastic grille inserts. Engine upgrades included a more refined 2.5L inline-4, offering better fuel economy in line with global energy concerns of the era. The 4WD system improved with the introduction of a shift-on-the-fly transfer case, and the Sorento started to appear in export markets like Southeast Asia and parts of the Middle East. Design cues in this decade reflected the era. Square headlamps, chrome bumpers, and side striping were all the rage. 1990s. Global aspirations and modernization. In this decade, we would see the fictional Sorento break into global markets more aggressively. By now, the SUV would feature unibody construction for some trims, multi-link rear suspension for better comfort, and enhanced safety like ABS and front airbags. Stylistically, it got softer lines, flush-mounted glass, and more aerodynamic bumpers. Kia, expanding its technology base, would offer both diesel and gasoline options, including a 2.2L turbodiesel popular in Europe. The 1996 model, for example, could include alloy wheels, a sunroof, CD player, and basic cruise control, all of which would help the Sorento become a real contender in the SUV marketplace. In our story, it would become a favorite for suburban families and small business owners alike. 2002, the real Sorento debuts. Here's where fiction meets reality. In 2002, Kia Motors actually introduced the first real Sorento, marking a turning point for the company. It was a midsize SUV with real off-road capability, offering part-time 4WD, a solid rear axle, and rugged body-on-frame construction. With powerful 3.5L V6 options and impressive towing capacity, the Sorento was no longer just an imagined success, it became a real one. This first-gen model earned praise for reliability, toughness, and affordability, becoming a gateway SUV for many first-time buyers in the US, Europe, and Asia. 2010s. Sorento's tech boom and design evolution. By 2010, the Sorento shifted fully to a unibody platform, improving ride comfort, handling, and fuel efficiency. The third generation 2015-2020 introduced high-end features such as touchscreen infotainment, advanced driver assist systems, and upscale interior options with leather seating and panoramic sunroofs. Kia also focused on global design, hiring former Audi designer Peter Schreier to revamp its vehicle lineup. The Sorento now looked sharp, modern, and premium, with tiger nose grills and LED lighting adding serious style. Hybrid technology started to emerge near the end of this decade, laying the foundation for electrified models of the 2020s. 2020. The bold fourth generation. In 2020, Kia introduced the fourth generation Sorento, boasting a stunning design overhaul, expanded hybrid powertrain options, and an interior that could rival German SUVs. The new model sat on Kia's N3 platform, allowing for better space utilization and improved safety. The tech suite now included 10.25-inch touchscreen, digital gauge cluster, multiple drive modes, wireless charging, 12-speaker Bose audio system, For the first time, the Sorento was offered with plug-in hybrid technology, appealing to eco-conscious families without compromising space or utility. Design highlights. Retro meets modern. If we imagine a special 50th anniversary edition of the Sorento in 2020 based on our fictional 1970 debut, it could incorporate retro styling cues, like round LED headlights, a boxy silhouette, and classic two-tone paint, while being underpinned by today's advanced engineering. Such a tribute model would connect generations and honor both the rugged beginnings and high-tech future of this SUV line. Cultural impact and global recognition. From its fictional beginnings in 1970 to its real-world presence today, the Sorento has transformed from a utilitarian SUV into a globally respected family vehicle. It's been featured in road trip vlogs, safety award articles, and competitive comparison reviews against the Honda CR-V, Toyota Highlander, and Ford Edge. Kia's strategy of offering high-value features for a reasonable price has made the Sorento a leader in its class. Today, it's assembled in multiple countries and has gained loyalty from millions of owners worldwide. Conclusion: a journey of imagination and reality. The Kia Sorento might have officially entered the world stage in 2002, but in this creative reimagining, its story begins much earlier, in 1970, with a dream of becoming Korea's answer to the global SUV boom. Decade by decade, this fictional Sorento evolved in tandem with real-world automotive trends, adapting to changing customer demands, technologies, and design philosophies. In reality, the Sorento has achieved what many vehicles only aspire to, staying relevant, reliable, and stylish for over 2 decades. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering it, the Sorento represents Kia's bold leap from budget brand to serious global player. Stay tuned, because if history or imagination tells us anything, the Sorento's evolution is far from over. Let me know if you'd like a matching thumbnail concept or video script too.